What are you doing?
Oh, yeah. Oh, squishy girl.
Oh.
The tail in there.
It's like she's wearing like a toga.
Yes. You see your tail. Oh, she's still looking at it now.
Oh, cleaning up.
Oh, good girl.
Expert in fucking, I don't know.
Great power.
For the fifth time, it's your boy Sean. What's up, Wikimaniacs? My name is Josh Shell, host of the Am I the Assholes here on Friday. But of course, I am joined by my two amazing co-hosts, John Consignato and Sean Salvino. What's up, guys?
We're wearing the same outfit for the past 3 episodes, so you know the fucking vibes.
Yeah,
this is hour 4 of our marathon.
yeah, Jesus. Full disclosure, John and I are going on vacation. Well, John's going on vacation end of August here, and I'm going on vacation late September. So we're trying to just cram in as much as we can.
And then end of September again for me.
Oh, yeah. Then John's gone again end of September. Yeah. Yeah, we make fun of Sean for never being here, but we're really not going to be here for a while.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. Funny how that goes, huh, guys? The hypocrisy is wild.
But do we miss episodes?
That's because y'all are in charge of shit. We could make things that could fit for me, but do you accommodate for me?
We do all the time.
For me?
yeah, we do.
I don't think so.
We try.
We try.
Yeah, you do try.
We're like, does this day work? And you're like, nah, I'm out. I'm getting sushi that night or something.
Fucking always eating the good
damn.
food. I'm like, fuck, I want some of that.
John, you're always eating good food too.
That's why my
That's true,
cholesterol
too.
is so damn high.
LDLs are crazy.
Oh fuck. It's not even nice, dude. I got a conversation with my doctor tomorrow. It ain't gonna be good.
Oh, I scheduled my doctor's appointment. I don't know if I
good
told the
luck, my guy.
Wikimaniacs.
Nice.
I'm gonna get fucking roasted.
Oh, I got roasted bad. My chart's not good, dude.
I don't know what any of this means. So.
Well, it's pretty much an app saying like all the test results. I got so much blood taken out of me, and all of the results were like, dude, your health sucks.
Oh, Jesus.
Stop
that.
Yeah, stop that.
Damn. I just got a new app to learn Greek while I'm trying to cram in so I can learn stuff before I go to Greece in September.
Now, as your former Tagalog teacher, I kind of feel disrespected that you didn't ask me to teach you Greek.
I just knew you were more of a Tagalog expert, Sean, so I didn't want to, assume.
Yeah. Slightly racist, but fair.
Only word he knows is galing.
Oh, God. So on today's episode, we have a father who chooses favorites. A girl refuses to be a bridesmaid to her sister. A mom makes her kids wear tie-dye, and a girlfriend ruins her boyfriend's TikTok clout. No, this is not about us.
Is this Juliet during the live stream?
Yeah.
She fucking roasted me the whole time.
That was the best
fucking
part of it.
wrecked.
Oh, good. That's our relationship.
It was awesome.
On top of that, we have our bonus stories over on Patreon that include a man who gets mad at his sister for bringing her kids to a dinner, and a woman announces her pregnancy at an engagement party.
Ooh.
So
Those are dicey.
Oh my
if you
God.
want to hear those last 2 stories and get ad-free episodes, head on over to patreon.com/cultivate podcast network and sign up today. If we hit 100 patrons, we're going to do a Hot Ones episode exclusive for the patrons. So go sign up and make us eat hot food.
Yeah.
Spicy.
I'll just be in pain.
I was going to say.
But give more A's. We'll give the
Yeah.
A's. We'll get in those A's.
Oh, yes.
And then hot stuff's going to come out of our A's.
Yeah.
No,
We'll do Q&A's.
Oh, God. Yeah. Sienna wants to ask the questions, and then we're going to eat hot wings, and it'll be fun. On top of that, if you're a returning listener, please consider giving us a rating and review on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or you can share the podcast with a friend. Finally, all today's stories actually come from listeners like yourself. And so if you'd like to submit your story for consideration, we have a new subreddit. Well, it's not new at this point. I guess it's
old news.
Couple of weeks.
yeah, it's a month old now, I think, when this comes out. So you can head over to our subreddit, r/Reddit on Wiki, and you will potentially get advice from the show, but you will also get advice from the Wikimaniacs like yourself on the subreddit. But if you do want to still send your story via email for privacy reasons, you can always do so at redditonwikipod@gmail.com. The links to everything I just mentioned are, of course, in the show notes. Do you guys want to just dive into it? We've been going for like 3 hours at this point.
Let's do it.
All right, yeah,
Ooh,
let's do it.
Beautiful. Hey, yo,
That Trey songs, I'm still thinking about it.
I felt a little movement, bro. Like,
yeah,
that was sexy.
Yeah, we
Do
might
it
be
again.
demonetized on YouTube because of how accurate that was to the original source material.
I'm not used to all the compliments. This is wild.
It's the hair, the voice. My God, what a man.
God damn.
Who needs thirst comments when I got you two?
Exactly.
That being said, don't stop the thirst comments. Keep them coming.
No, you can stop. You said that.
Stop.
Damn it.
All right. So, am I the asshole for not spending time with my daughter?
Oh,
Yes. Unless your
Next,
daughter's an asshole.
Yeah, next.
So, this is listener submitted from Juno, but it's a Reddit story. So, shout out to Juno for sending this in.
I thought we had one. Boys. Thought I was about to roast a listener.
So I do have an inkling on this story, but I'll save it to the end after we give our judgment. So,
Okay.
I, 36 male, have 3 children, 12 male, 14 male, and 16 female. I spend most of my times with my boys fishing, going on trips with them and their friends. Sometimes we even go camping. A lot of the times they even sit around me and my friends when we're at the campfire. We spend a lot of time together bonding as father and sons, but my daughter does not. I take my boys to clubs like coding, American football, and basketball. I asked my daughter if she would like to go to any of the clubs, but she declined, and I said, fine by me. My daughter asked me to do things like practice makeup, fashion, etc. I have no interest. Instead, I like things like football, fishing, and building things. I frequently visit Home Depot with my boys because we are always working on projects like how we are working on building a cabin. My daughter comes around asking me to come shopping with her, which I find unimaginably boring, so I pass on the offer.
Jesus, fuck you, man.
Horrible dad.
Fuck you, dude.
My boys hate going shopping with their mother and sister, but love the things I do with them. So whenever their mother is not forcing them to come, we are always having fun. I've asked my daughter multiple times to come, but she refused. The last few weeks, she has been asking me to spend time with her, but she never does anything that would interest me. All the things she shows me is new clothes, talks about TV shows, and typical teenage girl stuff. I am not interested in things like getting my hair done, so I do not spend time with her that often. She came to me last week asking me to spend time with me, and I refused. I think this was the last straw in her books because she was furious. She started calling me out, saying how I never spend time with her and that I love her brothers more than I care about her, which is not true. I reassured her that I love her and her brothers equally, but she does not listen to me. She asked me to try doing things she likes for a change, but I explained how I'm not interested. My wife has also called me out on this. When I told my friends, they told me it was just a phase and their daughters have done the same. This calmed me down.
All your friends suck. All your friends suck.
You surrounded with some shitty people, bro.
Yeah. This calmed me down, but my daughter will not speak to me. I feel bad. Am I the asshole?
Yes.
Absolutely. Absolutely. There are so many fucking things to do. I'm sure you could, if you fucking tried, you could find something that interests the both of you. But due to the fact that you spend zero time with her, you're not willing to find what may be cool or interesting to both of you. So you're really fucking limiting your chances of having any kind of relationship and finding that common bond by refusing to do anything that she's interested in, just even trying. It's fucking crazy. There's so many fucking things to do. Get it? You're probably a manly man who thinks pedicures aren't like cool or whatever, but I'll tell you what, pedicures are fucking awesome, bro. You don't have to get you don't have to get your fucking nails painted or whatever if you don't want to, but they like massage the fuck out of your legs and your feet, and it's wild.
Even a nice face mask and like a spa day, that's a good day,
dude. My wife took me like pedicure one time, like, and this part started putting like fruits on my like foot. I'm like, I feel like a goddamn salmon, and I feel good about this shit. Like,
hell yeah. Dude, the first time I got a pedicure, this is gonna be gross, and I apologize, guys. But you know how they like use like a cheese, like the grater thing on your foot? Boy, it looked like shredded Parmesan. It looked bad, and I was like, "This is wild. This is some fucking foot cheese." But yeah, there's so many fucking things. Like pedicure is just the first thing that came to my head that would be like maybe
That's
something that seems girly to you.
That's unisex, bro. Like self-care is like unisex.
Yeah. And you saying that you invited to all those stuff is like the fucking bare minimum. You may be right in the fact that you love all your kids equally and that you just do shit with your sons because it's convenient. So you may love them all equally, but they're your fucking kids, dude. What if your sons all of a sudden one day are like, you know what? I'm kind of fucking sick of camping. Like, I'm not really about that. I'm not really about all the shit that I've been up to. I just wanted to spend time with you. So like, what are you going to do then? Are you just going to be like, not hang out with any of your fucking kids and just be a fucking deadbeat? You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
They're your kids. They look up to you. Fucking do some shit they want to do. You have your own friends to do the stuff you want to do. Hang out with your kids. And yeah, they do sound like bad influences, but you have friends to do the shit you want to do. And those kids are there for you to try and like get to know them and have their own identity and like figure out what they want to do. So stop being a dickhead. That's it.
To me, you sound like a father who lacks creativity. You know, I think you could marry all the interests that you have and also combine it to what your daughter's interests are. Like you say, you love going shopping, my guy. You go to Home Depot all the time. That's shopping, you know? And then if you like sports, you like camping, maybe you could go with your daughter and be like, hey, I'm thinking about camping next weekend. I kind of want to like buy some new like clothes or accessories or something. Can you help me do that? Like make that like a shared experience where like you use her fashion interest or passion and combine it to what you're doing. Or if you're like buying something in sports, to be like, hey, what fucking gloves would look good in this color type of shit. Like you just need to have creative ways to bond. And you got to take advantage of the time you have, my guy. Like your daughter is growing up fast. Hell, all your kids are growing up fast. One day they're going to leave the proverbial coop. And the way you're like ignoring her plea of like, hey, I want to spend time with you. That daughter is going to grow up someday and just be like, you know, I don't really have that close relationship with my dad. And then when you're old and like wrinkly and you're begging your daughter to spend time with you, she going to remember the fact that you didn't do shit to like make that relationship work with her. So that's on you, my guy.
100%. The only thing I want to add on to that is like, you're a very selfish person. You're very much like, oh, it doesn't interest me, so therefore I can't do it. You can absolutely do things. Even if you're not interested, you shouldn't do things with your kids because you're interested in it. You should be doing it because they're interested in it. You want to bond with them and build ties with them so that when they do move out, you have something that you can always refer back to and talk about. Like you sound very close-minded in the way that you're like, oh, I don't like this thing, but I can almost guarantee you've never done that thing or tried this thing or... And so maybe you will like it and that's okay. That's not like less manly. If you think like if you do something quote unquote girly, then that just makes you 100 times better father. If you try and meet with her interests and try to instead of forcing her to try and meet your interests. Yeah. So I think we can all agree this person is the asshole.
Oh,
for sure.
Okay.
May I also add? Oh, sorry. Could I also add one thing real quick? And I think as a dad who like won't even do the bare minimum for your daughter, you're setting your daughter up for failure. Because now if like, let's say they get in a relationship, they're not going to they're not going to look for the best. They're going to look for a bare minimum. And that's not the type of shit that you want like for your daughter. You know what I'm saying? Like that's. Yeah.
The first person who shows interest in her interests.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even if he's a shitty guy.
Yeah. Because it just gives you attention or a little bit of time that you couldn't give to your daughter.
Yeah. No, you're 100% right. Yeah. The only thing I was going to add on about this story, which I said I had an inkling at the beginning, and it feels like the story was written by the daughter. You know what I mean? It seems like it, just from what I've been feeling. Like when I read over it, I was like, yeah, this seems. And then I looked in the comments, and then there was a few people that were agreeing with me. Either way, still the asshole. But
that's interesting.
I think it was her way of maybe reaching out to the internet and being like, is my father in the wrong in this case? And it's a smart way to go about it because then you get people as like non-biased, I guess.
People like us commenting on shit like this.
Yeah.
But either way, he is the asshole. I just thought that was a point.
That's interesting. I wouldn't have thought of that. So that's a good call out.
You've never thought of the subject being the actual OP.
Yeah. Well, just the way it was written, I was like, oh, this seems like a teenager would write this. You know what I mean? And not to say that an adult male wouldn't write this way either, but
Yeah, we've seen how a 50-year-old male could write.
Yeah, so I'm not writing it off, but I'm just saying it is potentially something that she did. So, but which is her right? She can absolutely write that. All right, moving on to the second "Am I the asshole?" story. So. Am I the asshole for refusing to be a bridesmaid in my sister's wedding?
Yeah, everyone got a choice.
Yeah.
And this one comes from Reddit, and it was submitted by, I believe it's Dorina from Instagram. Shout out Dorina, and let's hop into it. So,
Let's do it.
I, 24-year-old female, have a sister, 28-year-old female, Lexi. Me and Lexi used to be really close, and she was basically my best friend. However, around 7 or 8 months ago, I found out my boyfriend Jonah was cheating on me with her.
Oh.
And to top it off, they are now getting married in August.
Whoa, that's quick.
Yeah.
Did you say this was a listener set?
It's a Reddit story, but they
Reddit
sent
story.
yeah,
Okay, I'm about to
wouldn't
say,
have
I'm
called
like,
her name out
oh.
for this.
My God.
just doxing Doreen.
Why would you think your sister would want to go to your and her ex's wedding?
It gets worse, Sean.
Not even that, but 7 to 8 months ago, not even a year.
That'd be fucking longer than that. For real.
She caught y'all cheating.
Yeah.
So like, confirmed they've been fucking for a minute. Oh no.
And like, if I was the sister, I would be like, okay, why am I rushing into this marriage? Because there's a good chance he's going to do the same thing to me. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, fucking weird. Anyway, it does get worse. So let's continue on.
That's unfortunate.
So, we hadn't talked since then until she called me the other day asking me if I would be one of her bridesmaids. This pissed me off. I told her that I didn't want to do that, and she was messed up for even asking that. She said it would mean a lot to her since I'm her only sister.
Why'd you fuck her boyfriend,
Yeah.
bro? Like,
it means a lot to me if you wouldn't fuck my boyfriends too, you piece of shit.
God.
Not only fuck, but engaged
Yeah.
to marry. This
Double
is
down on it.
Holy fuck.
And I want
Not
you
a
to
mi-
stand there
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
fucking celebrate us. Oh my God.
7
Oh my-
months later. Oh yeah, this wasn't a mistake, like a one-time mistake. This is the love of my life.
Yeah.
Incredible.
So she also told me that she had already bought the dress, then said I would be letting her down and wasting money she spent on the dress.
That's your dumbass fault. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Also, aren't they bridesmaids supposed to buy their own dress? Is that not a thing?
Yep. It
Yeah.
is a thing.
Okay. I said that just because she bought me a dress doesn't mean I have to be at her wedding. She started crying and telling me how I was being insensitive and holding a
Wild.
grudge against her.
Wild. Of
No
course she is.
shit, Sherlock.
This was 7 to 8 months ago. You fucking maniac.
I don't think any amount of time would heal that wound.
No. That's a
Like-
that's a betrayal at its
Yeah.
finest.
I could see like maybe if it was like in high school and then you've made amends, or I don't know. It's rough
Yeah.
no matter what.
Yeah.
But definitely 7
Dating
to
to
8 months
marry?
ago is wild.
And on
And then
top
you
of that,
marry him?
you hadn't talked until this point.
What?
Yeah.
I didn't fucking say sorry.
She probably
Yeah.
bought the dress knowing she was gonna say no and knowing that she would have to try and guilt trip.
Yeah.
For sure.
It continues to get worse. So
Jesus Christ.
I tried to tell her that I was sorry, but she didn't listen and hung up. Now, yesterday, my parents invited me over for dinner. But what I don't know is that Lexi had called them and told them what I'd said. So halfway through dinner, my mom out of nowhere says that I should be Lexi's bridesmaid.
Oh,
I-
no.
I told her I really don't want to. She then said that Lexi told her what happened and that I shouldn't care about Jonah and just do it for Lexi. I said I was not going to be in the wedding with my cheating ex-boyfriend and watch him marry my sister, which is a wild sentence to have to say.
Insane.
Why are there so many crazy parents in these stories that are just like they think the wedding supersedes anything else? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, I hate to tell you, but if he's a cheater, he's probably going to cheat on her too. You know what I'm saying? So it's
Yeah.
not going to be her last wedding.
Also, why are you holding this guy in high standard? He is clearly a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God. So my dad got angry and called me selfish and then kicked me out of their house. My
Wild.
parents haven't spoken to me and neither has Lexi. I feel like I'm a bitch now, but I also feel like I deserve to feel angry. I'm just so conflicted on what to do. Am I wrong for saying no?
No.
Oh,
You have every goddamn right to say no. And you know what? You can actually go back to your parents' house, tell them to fuck off too, because they're being stupid and unreasonable.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Oh my God.
Yeah, this might just be a good out from your family, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, they sound like they're not worried about your well-being.
No.
They're also adults. You know what I mean? Like the sister is my age, and then the OP is only 4 years younger than me. Like that is you're an adult person. Like this is fucking crazy to be doing this to your sister. Like Jesus Christ.
And I think what people are discrediting in this story is everyone's kind of just like fixated on the wedding day itself. But Jonah is gonna be part of their family until for God knows
forever.
when. So
Forever.
like family reunions
until he cheats on her
until
sister.
he cheats again. Yeah,
until he
family
cheats again.
reunions
With the mom
Thanksgiving,
or some shit.
Hey, you saw that TikTok you did a while ago. That's a possibility that he could fuck the mom too, bro.
Oh
like
God.
that they're just, it's just the possibilities are endless and it's just horrible. I don't know why Jonah is held in such a high standard. Fuck that sister, fuck the dad, fuck the mom. Like y'all, you're in a terrible family, my friend.
Yeah, everyone sucks except for the OP.
Yes.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Sean, you said a lot already. Did you have more to say? You wanted to build off of that?
No, that's it's just wild. Yeah. No, just get out of there.
Yeah. I think you guys said it all. You're 100% not the asshole. And yeah, take this as your leave to get out of that family because that is toxic. Holy shit. None of these people are good people. Holy. To even give your blessing to that wedding as parents is shitty, but to try and force your daughter whose ex cheated on her with your other daughter is just
when the groom was dating the maid of honor, or the
in the same year,
in the same calendar year. It's not gonna be a good wedding.
No. God, to even force her to go to the wedding would be terrible, but to try and force her to be up there with them both is just
insanity.
Fucking wild. So, not the asshole. Jesus, your family is just a family from hell. Holy shit.
They all suck.
Yeah.
Oh.
And on that fun note, we're gonna hit a break and buy some True Classics or Manscaped. Help support the show. You know, we love them. We're repping them.
I'm repping them right now.
Are you? Oh God. Jesus, cut that. YouTube's gonna demonetize us.
I saw a happy trail. Where's it leading?
No, there's none there. Thanks to the Manscaped Lawnmower 4.0, baby. We'll see you back. Hot girl summer is coming to an end, ladies. But that doesn't mean the end of smooth legs and scaped sacks. If you and your man haven't been scaping your bikini lines and his jugs down under, it's not too late to grab the best tools to sweep up those pesky pubes. The leader in below-the-waist grooming is here to make sure your pubes are feeling smoother than a beach ball and to make sure his nuts smell fresher than your pumpkin spice. Start the new season the right way and join over 6 million individuals worldwide who trust Manscaped with this exclusive offer for you. 20% off and free worldwide shipping with the code REDDIT at manscaped.com. The Manscaped Performance Package 4.0 has everything you need to keep that summer bod in check for the fall. Whether you're gifting it to your man or using it on your bikini line, let's keep your brushes tamed with the Lawnmower 4.0 trimmer. Their package also includes the Weed Whacker ear and nose hair trimmer, the Crop Preserver ball deodorant, the Crop Reviver toner, performance boxer briefs, and a travel bag to hold all your goodies. Their Lawnmower 4.0 trimmer features a cutting-edge ceramic blade to reduce grooming accidents thanks to their advanced skin-safe technology. The Lawnmower 4.0 has a 7,000 RPM motor and a new multifunction on-off switch that can engage a travel lock and gives you the ability to turn the 4000K LED spotlight on and off when needed for a more precise shave. And did I mention this trimmer is waterproof too? Whether you're hopping in the shower or hitting up the lake, this razor will devour even the strongest pubes. Real strong on the H's there. Now that you have the perfect haircut, use Manscaped's liquid formulations to keep that freshness even at the hottest barbecues. Most importantly, use the Crop Preserver Ball Deodorant to stay cool in the heat. With a soothing aloe vera formula, it's the best in the business for below-the-waist freshness, and this clear drying formula will keep looking good while smelling good. Manscaped even threw in 2 free gifts to their Performance Package 4.0, the Manscaped Boxers and the Shed Travel Bag, which will both bring your comfort to another level. And if you're not taking your man to get a pedicure, then he needs the Shears 2.0, a luxury nail grooming kit. This kit includes stainless steel nail cutters, tweezers, and grooming scissors. With the Performance Package, his sack will be smoother than beach balls, but make sure you cover the rest with the Shears 2.0. So, if all of that sounds great to you, you can get 20% off plus free shipping with the code Reddit at manscaped.com. That's 20% off plus free shipping with the code Reddit at manscaped.com. Hot Girl Summer doesn't need to end when you and your man keep it smooth all season long. Fist a bump.
What's up, Wikimaniacs? Support for today's episode comes from True Classic. This brand new sponsor has the absolute best fitting t-shirts a man can buy. Finding the right t-shirt with a little bit of a dad bod is incredibly frustrating. Trust me, I know. Most t-shirts are either way too tight on your gut or look way too big and boxy. You're not in high school anymore, my guy, and it's time to upgrade. True Classic has already helped over 2 million men finally get a better fit at an affordable price. Our listeners get access to the best deal they offer. For a limited time only, you can get 25% off with the code Reddit at trueclassic.com. Again, that's promo code Reddit at trueclassic.com. Let's tell you a story right now, okay? So almost all men's t-shirts are designed to look good on skinny models with six packs. But most of us, including myself, aren't packing anything but a few beers. Or in my case, boba. Fellas, you are wearing the wrong clothes, let me tell you that. True Classics tees taper off towards the bottom, but they fit tighter around the chest, shoulders, and it's time to highlight your best attributes with a t-shirt you can always confidently throw on. Wikimaniacs, you know I pride myself in being a short king, but even though I am royalty, it is very difficult for me to find proper size clothing. Whether shirts are too small, too tight, too loose, but True Classic is just the perfect fit for me and my body that's fueled by boba and rice. Not only are you finally getting a t-shirt designed for the male body, but the first thing you'll notice is how soft it is. It's daddy material, baby. Get ready to make a thrift shop run because you won't be able to go back to cheap materials once you try these on. True Classic doesn't just stop at t-shirts. They are your one-stop shop for men's essentials, super easy and simple to fill out your wardrobe. From polos and workout shirts with the same flattering fit to boxer briefs designed with a pouch to keep your bulge nice and comfortable, all of their gear is top-notch quality at reasonable prices. They have this dope pack builder on their website where you can actually custom bundle all of your essential products and save even more than the discount we're offering you today. And for any of the big boys out there, they have long body options for the tall guys and up to XXXL on their staple colors. Whether you have abs or flabs, their clothes look great on all body types. Let's stop beer belly shaming with better clothes. So yes, dads, listen up. The ladies listening know exactly what we're talking about too. Big dudes, small dudes, my dudes. True Classic has you covered. So it's about time you learn how to dress yourself properly. Upgrade your wardrobe with True Classic. Get 25% off at trueclassic.com with the promo code Reddit. Again, that's promo code Reddit. Free shipping included on purchases over $100. 100% risk-free guarantee with a 30-day return policy. Stay classy with True Classic. Your dad bod will thank you.
All right, and we're back.
Put a sensor box over any skin that you saw.
We'll make it like as big as possible. So
I'll make it as small as possible.
Yeah,
like a
micro
giant
size.
doll.
Yeah. Speaking of demonetized, I'm pretty sure YouTube hated your smut episode, Sean, because that video got like hit hard for views.
Yeah, I should have told you to just take that part out completely. I thought I did in the recording, but that is a lot of editing on your part.
Oh, it's fine. Like, I don't care. It was funny to see like YouTube was like, yeah, this video is not going to do as well as your last few. It's like, I wonder why. I wonder what the reason could be.
I wonder how that works.
Yeah.
Future Shots and Thoughts episode.
Could be. All right. So are you guys ready for more Am I the Asshole stories?
Let's do it.
Always ready.
So, am I the asshole for having my kids wear tie-dye when they're with their dad?
This is just kind of weird.
It's weird.
I wouldn't go asshole
Trust,
yet.
trust me, the story is even fucking weirder. But this comes from our listener. It's a Reddit story again, but it comes from our listener, Omen, from Instagram. So shout out Omen.
Hey, Omen.
So I, 30-year-old female, and my ex-husband, 31-year-old male, got divorced 5 years ago. During our divorce, we owned an old single-wide mobile home from 1973 on a piece of large land that is zoned for a trailer park. He wanted the new truck and our savings, and I wanted the old trailer and the land, so they split it. My ex and I have 2 girls, 8 and 7. Since my divorce, I slowly started buying old single wides and restoring them, turning it into a business, and I love it.
Nice.
Yeah, that's a good. I always see those TikToks where they like fix up a bus or like an old van or something like that. I'm always like, damn, I want to do that, but I have no skills to be able to do that.
I was gonna say I have no money to buy shit.
I built my coffee table in my living room, and ever since I built that, all my friends were like, "Oh yeah, you could build shit, right?" And I'm like, "That's literally just a box. It's literally just a box."
Look at that Wikimaniac. Sean also builds stuff, sometimes with no shirt on. So if you sign up for our
my sweaty,
Patreon,
morbidly obese body, just
$25.
He built this brick wall behind me, actually.
Yeah, brick by
Why
brick.
Why is it swaying?
You didn't do it well, okay?
And I didn't make them out of bricks.
No. All right. Where were we? Oh, yeah. She turned it into a business and she loves it. So my girls go to their dad's and AP's apartment. So AP, I believe they said, was the affair partner. She calls it AP for short. So clearly it was an affair that they divorced.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So the girls go to their dad's apartment every other weekend. I started noticing their clothes, electronics, and toys were not coming home. At first, I thought their dad was just keeping a few outfits for them there. However, my 8-year-old got upset when she was packing. I asked her what was wrong, and she told me that her dad takes their clothes and sells them online.
Yo.
Yeah.
Yo.
And that she doesn't want to take her favorite shirt over there. I immediately called my ex and asked him to return their daughter's clothes. Not wanting to throw my daughter under the bus, I blamed it on them not having enough for school. He played dumb. He said he got rid of the clothes and that they were too small. I pointed out that the jeans for our 7-year-old were brand new. He then said it was only fair he got some cash because he owned the trailer and the land. If it weren't for him, I wouldn't be doing this good.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Fuck that guy.
Holy fucking shit.
Just insane. So I was pissed. I took my daughters down to the dollar store and bought cheap shirts and shorts. We then had a girls' tie-dye night. Hot pink everything. Each made 5 shirts and 5 bottoms. I let our girls design and decorate them, and they loved it. The following week, X sends the girls home. I could tell he was mad, but he didn't say anything. The clothes were not returned, which was no fear. I knew this would be an issue. We made extra. When the girls went back, they were wearing the tie-dye. They were with their dad for an hour before he called and demanded different clothes.
Why? You fucking weirdo.
Yeah, fucking weird. I kindly told him that our daughters loved those clothes and they really, really loved tie-dye. X got even angrier and said that his parents were having a major family party and the girls can't be wearing pink tie-dye. I told him that he should go buy other clothes if he didn't want them to wear it. He called me an asshole for being petty. So am I the asshole?
Oh, absolutely not. In fact, you're a fucking genius. You're a goddamn genius.
Petty genius.
Genius for
it.
leaving him. Yeah,
Oh
petty
my
genius, yeah.
God, what kind of sick shit is that dad on? Like selling your children's clothes and then you're gonna like slap it on the face saying like you couldn't have been doing better in life if it wasn't for me. What kind of idiot are you?
Insecure. That's
There
a
you
dude
go.
who
Insecure is a perfect word. Oh my God. No one owes you shit. First of all, those are your children taking off their clothes so you can sell it for profit. Motherfucker, buy your kids some shit. Like, come on now, man.
Yeah, it's usually the other way where you buy them clothes and not take their clothes and sell it.
And
Like
sell
Jesus
it.
Christ, you're the opposite of father. And I hate that you have some sort of custody over them because
I feel like you can get some kind of proof and like make him lose his custody.
Please, I hope so.
I would recommend that.
Because this doesn't seem like safe. Like, what will he do next for money? You know what I mean? Like, if you've already like stooped so low as to sell the clothes off your child's back, there's no telling what you'll do when that well runs dry. You know what I mean?
yeah, where does it end? And like, what else will you sell? That's where you get worried for your kids' safety because it's like, well, what else is he willing? Like, and
electronics too. That's theft.
Well, yeah.
I mean, the clothes too is also theft. But like, if they didn't come home with like a fucking iPad or some shit,
I'd be
that's
pissed.
hundreds of dollars.
A lot of money.
Livid.
So yeah, not the asshole. Fuck this dude. Jesus, it sounds like a bitter piece of shit who, I mean, he got what he wanted out of the divorce, but now he's realizing that you have turned your passion and what you got out of the divorce into something that you love doing and can make a living off of. And he sounds like he's doing
bitter,
really shitty, and is regretting it.
Are you not supposed to live your life and do well? Or are you just supposed to always be down bad? Like, what the fuck?
It's not even that. Like, why are you doing that to your kids, bro? Like, they have nothing to do with anything.
Yeah, even if you hate your ex, like you should treat your kids with fucking
exactly.
Well, respect is the bare minimum, but you know what I mean? Love your kids and
love your children, yeah.
And not take shit from them because you're holy shit.
Oh my God.
Oh, so I don't know if that was worse than the cheating one, but it's equally bad.
They're both terrible. Like,
yeah.
Pretty bad.
That's horrible.
Taking clothes off your child's back. I just can't get over it. Like, that's
I was confused at first. I'm like, tie-dye. How can tie-dye be asshole? Like,
yeah. You thought the mom was gonna be weird. Turns out
the mom was gonna be weird. Not gonna lie.
The dad's weird and a piece of shit.
Not weird. The dad's a horrible person.
Yeah.
That doesn't deserve any sort of custody whatsoever.
Well, he's weird too because like my first thought wouldn't be like, oh, I'm gonna sell the clothes off my kid's back. You know what I mean? Like that's a weird thought to even have, but then to actually execute it, that's when it's like, okay, this is weird and also evil. Like,
where the fuck does he sell these things in? Like Marketplace or
oh god, I don't want to know. Like, I don't want to know who he sells those to.
It gives me like creepy undertone too. Like, who just buys children's clothes like that?
So I
know on Poshmark they have like kids' clothes and Depop and stuff like that, but that's just where my mind goes. Hopefully, it's not the creepy levels of the worst possible.
I'm more sick in the head, so like,
I was gonna say.
I mean, it's fair. This guy does sound sick, so
yes,
he doesn't sound like he frequents Poshmark. If I had to guess,
well, hopefully not, because he's not buying clothes if he's on there. So
definitely not.
Yeah, not the asshole. And please try and keep your kids from this guy who doesn't sound like he has their best interest at heart.
Taking advantage of them, so definitely grounds for no contact. I would say.
Yeah, for a little while, for sure. Anyway, on to our last story. Hopefully it's better. Am I the asshole for ruining my boyfriend's clout on TikTok?
This is funny to me already. I'm going to say no.
This comes from our listener, Josh Shell. No, okay.
Tiana.
No.
What did you do?
Just kidding.
Sweet Prince.
Sweet Prince. No, this comes from listener Daniel, who gets it from Reddit. Daniel sent it via Instagram. So thanks, Daniel.
Thank you.
I wonder if this one was targeted. He's like, you guys have a TikTok following. Don't do this.
Oh my God. It does seem targeted.
For clarification, so this doesn't get removed, I'm not asking for any judgment relationship-wise. I'm asking if I'm the asshole for duetting his video.
Huh?
All right. So I, 20 female, and my boyfriend, 21 male, downloaded TikTok a while ago, and he developed a decent following. Nothing close to Charlie D'Amelio or anything, but has around 80,000 followers, which is pretty impressive.
Respect.
God damn.
That's a lot.
Nothing. That's nothing.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You're
the
garbage.
fame has gotten to
You're
Josh.
garbage.
Just because we have 330,000 followers now.
Yeah.
John, you're hurting me.
John.
You're pushing me.
I'm kidding. But I thought that would be fun.
Because we have 6.2 million likes in our
Yeah. How many?
If it makes you feel better, shots and thoughts, I can give those numbers if you want to feel a little bit better.
Yeah, I could give Let's Start a Cult numbers, which I basically just use as my personal one at this point.
Like 30 million views over.
Jesus, John isn't done.
I have finished the bit, John.
I want to keep going.
All right. So most of his videos are just thirst traps. Same. We just put Sean in the thumbnail.
Yeah.
Did we?
Sean, you are a thirst trap.
For a while. Yeah.
Yeah, because I made stupid faces. I don't think that's thirst trap.
No, it is. It is.
No, it is.
Okay.
Hey, no kink shaming. Some people are into like, weird faces.
Oh, God.
That's not a dig, bro. Like,
I think it is.
No, it's not. Because
That's
Sean's
a
an
good
attractive
compliment.
guy.
I said it was a weird face.
Okay.
Dear diary.
This week it's John.
I love Sean.
So most of his videos are thirst trap type videos, basically him just being hot on camera, which I'm totally fine with.
What's that?
However, for the past, yeah, I wish we could just do that.
Yeah. Damn, 80K off of just looking handsome must be nice.
Impressive.
You work hard for this shit.
Yeah, we work a lot of hours.
Yeah, we have to. Sean shouts a lot to get us those views.
I make stupid faces.
Yeah. However, for the past month, he's been trying to push out more content because he wants to hit 100,000 followers before his birthday in April. Once again, garbage numbers.
Oh my God. Gosh, you're pushing me.
Let us know if you ever get 100,000 in like 1 month.
I'm just kidding. But he's gone from spending 2 to 3 hours filming per day to close to 6 hours filming and editing. I feel that sometimes. Jesus.
Yeah.
He's still in school and I work during the day, so the time he spends filming is now cutting into the time we used to spend together. I brought it up with him 2 weeks ago and he said he'd try to make time for me, but he hasn't yet. We haven't spent any time together at all this week, and last week he was an hour late to our date, which I had to leave work early to get to because he was filming stuff. Which, did TikToks take that long to film? I mean, ours do because we're doing a whole podcast, but I actually don't know.
It depends.
I don't know, like how intricate are these thirst traps getting?
Yeah.
Does he do
'Cause,
like all those cuts where it's like,
Oh, does he do those ones where he's like getting arrested by the cops and then he's looking at the
Oh,
camera?
I hope
I
not.
hate those. Those are the worst.
Hate the one,
Those are the fucking
the one that I
worst.
seen recently was like the guy driving and he's like, when you start thinking about her and then he starts screaming and it's like, I hate this. This is
so cringy.
this is the new cringe. I hate this. Anyway,
Not to hate, I guess. If
No,
that's,
hey,
if that's
you
what
gotta-
people want.
that's
you
your
found your
niche, bro.
following.
Yeah, you found your thing. Congrats. If we could, we would.
100%. We're just too old and not good looking enough.
Not hot enough.
No, Josh, you are. I don't. I'm not qualified.
So 2 days ago, he posted a day in the life TikTok, which he filmed his daily routine, which is pretty accurate. But he also included a clip of us cuddling with a text over it that said 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. spending time with my girlfriend. I was a little hurt by it. The clip he used was over 2 months old, and I honestly can't even remember the last time he spent more than half an hour with me, let alone 4 hours.
Damn.
In response, I duetted the video and green screen screenshots of his text from when he ditched me to push our dates back hours, canceled plans,
that's kind of
etc.
bad.
I admit it was pretty bad, but I was upset that he was essentially using our relationship for clout and boyfriend points with his followers, but hasn't been putting any effort into the relationship in real life. My video blew up and his comments are filled with angry comments telling him off for being neglectful, using me for clout, etc. He has lost a large chunk of his following as well. He's really upset with me, and he said that I had no reason to sabotage his TikTok account like that, and if I was upset with him, I should have just talked with him. He's begging me to post a follow-up video saying the screenshots were fake and vouch for him being a good boyfriend, but I'm refusing. I do feel bad because he's pretty dedicated to his account and I feel guilty for being the reason why he's losing followers. But at the same time, I feel like what I did was justified. So am I the asshole?
This one's tricky.
Oh,
'Cause,
this is
okay,
tricky.
So here's where I am with it. Like,
Okay.
did he deserve to get blasted and outed? I mean, possibly. Yeah. You made your frustrations known. Y'all planned a date night. He was late. So like he probably deserves to get bashed a little bit. But could there have been other steps that could have maybe, I feel like you skipped a couple of steps on the way to fucking full on destroying his TikTok.
So-
maybe like you could have just been like, hey, can you take that one video down? Because like, while the rest
It's
is
a lie.
accurate, like that part about cuddling is like a problem that we currently have, and it's a problem we're having. So like to lie about that to your followers and to me is really hurtful and distasteful, and really get your side across is how that made you feel. But I'm not gonna fully blast you because like
It was like frustration on your part.
what you did it is pretty assholey, but. This has been a common problem and he hasn't really seemed to have made amends or to give you time. But, he already spent so much time on this and he like blew it up over something that possibly could have been fixed. And, I don't know. Relationships are tough. I don't want to say like, oh, like you should stay in there and like torture yourself because he's not changing or whatever. Like if you felt like you needed an out, then I mean, I guess go ahead, blast him. But it sounds like you still want to be in this relationship and still want to make this work. And I feel like if I spent 6 hours a day on something and you blew it up, I don't know if I'd want to be with you.
I get exactly what Sean is saying. And this is coming from a guilty person who we spend about like 4 hours a week together.
I'm ignoring my girlfriend right now.
I'm ignoring the shit out of my wife right now. She's by herself taking care of our big giant dog. And, there's guilt in that because, and then like, it's not even just the recording part. Josh probably gets the burden out of all this, but it's the post and like interacting and like, not
Thanks,
anymore.
You're the best, Carson.
Carson, sorry. I said Christian. Shit. Cut that out.
You fucked
Wow. Carson is the one fixing your...
Oh my God, Josh. But yeah, like, it's not even just the recording itself. It's like the post-production and all that. So shout out to, first of all, shout out to our significant others for like supporting our dreams. Because they do sacrifice time and sometimes they got to do things by themselves because we ain't there trying to make this shit work. So,
well, like we do take time out of our week, but Sienna does stuff that she does on her own, and it's like it's a hobby, right? It's something that we enjoy doing, and that like she does, like I said, does runs, like she does half marathons, which is crazy. I don't particularly like doing half marathons. I enjoy running, but not that far.
I got like a quarter of a mile, bro. I'm dying.
And like that takes like hours out of her week as well, and that's completely fine because that's something she enjoys doing. And if we lose a little bit of time together, that's okay because she's doing something that she loves doing. That's not the case here. It sounds like it's every day, which is a lot.
Yeah,
it is. But like, at the same time too, and like based on what Sean was saying, there was a lot of steps that you missed and you could have done something beforehand and like explain it a little bit. Just be like, hey, that's kind of cap, like you don't spend that much time with me. Address it then and there. And then if he neglects you even more, scorch the earth, baby. But like, I think at this point, like I'll say asshole-ish because you probably saw how much work that he put into it and to like burn it down in like one instant. That's kind of just the vibe that I'm getting.
I'll give 2 takes, one serious and one joking. So the serious one, like to kind of combat what you guys are saying is that she skips steps. She has brought it up to him. Like this is an issue to her in the past, like not after the video, which is fair. She should have maybe brought it up after the video came out, but also like she's not there to nag him, right? She's there to be like a partner. And if he's not taking the communication that she's trying to say, hey, you're not spending time with me, and then he comes out with this video, like that is really shitty of him to do.
Yeah, for sure.
And like, I get where she's coming from. Like I would be pissed too. Like that is a shitty thing of him to do and just put off this persona that he's not actually living up to in real life. Like I get how she probably feels like angry by that. And I would as well. So I think you kind of suck for doing the video instead of talking to him. But I mean,
it's understandable.
It's understandable. Absolutely.
It's understandable.
It comes from a place of neglect and frustration. And sometimes you do the darnest things when those factors play along. And especially like you guys are all mentioning, you portray this type of personality to like, hundreds of thousands of people. And at the time, like they look at you like, oh my God, you're such a great guy. But really the person that you want to portray that actual character in, you're not providing that to the actual person you have a relationship with. So yeah, exactly. It's justifiable. Like it's justifiable, but at the same time, it's still pretty shitty.
Yeah, my whole thing is like, I understand why you did what you did, and I'm not blaming you for it. I'm just saying like, if that's what you felt like you wanted to do and you're totally justified by it, I would just say don't expect him to stay or to be in that relationship.
Yeah.
Because it sounds like he wants this TikTok thing to happen. It's not really working for you. I think it's probably just in the best interest of both of you to not be together.
Yeah.
And that's something he's going to have to learn on himself, that he really messed up by not giving you the time.
Yeah. And he might also have to realize that, I mean, we have a TikTok following, but like early August here, I didn't post many TikToks because I wanted to, have a little bit of a life because I was editing a lot. And so like I took the time out to spend time with Sienna or do stuff with her. And like, I think he needs to realize that whatever goal he set, whether it's 100,000 or 80,000, whatever goal he's set in his mind doesn't really matter. You know what I mean? Like it's the people in your life that matter and not some number on a screen. And I mean, that's taken me a long time to realize because it's been like a year of riding the wave of whether our videos do well or not. And then finally being like, okay, you know what? I appreciate and I love everyone that watches and interacts with our content, but like my health matters, my mental health matters, and my relationship matters. Absolutely. And I have to put that first. And if I ever came to John or Sean and said, hey, I need some time just to, step away and actually live a life, like they would be okay with that.
Absolutely.
It hasn't gotten to that point yet.
We talk about taking a break, but instead we're like, let's fucking bang all these episodes out.
The break is still possible, guys.
It is still. But it's okay now because we have an editor, which has taken a lot off my plate. And like, I feel better about a lot of this, like doing more content and stuff like that. And that's okay with me. But I think he needs to realize that his relationships in real life matter more than numbers on a screen. Yep. And so that's going to be a self-discovery thing for him to come to realize. And
balance, my friend. It's all about balance.
Balance. So I will say he is probably the bigger asshole, but you kind of suck for duetting that. But I understand where you're coming from.
You both suck. There you go.
I mean, I'm sure there's not a right answer to that one. So.
There's none.
All right, let's move on to our bonus stories and finish up our fucking 4-hour recording.
I'm dead. I'm sorry, just to go back. I'm dead that he wanted her to say that the texts were fake. Sorry, I forgot to say that.
That is funny.
That's fucking funny as fuck. Why don't you just, like Josh said, and I don't think it's this one. We've been here for a couple hours, but the one about review bombing, instead of having her say that it was fake, just be better. You know what I mean? Just be a better boyfriend, spend more time, and maybe put out, if she's up to it, put out like hey, like her video, it did affect my followers, but it really made me realize that like I was being shitty or whatever. If that's the type of thing, that you and her want to do, then maybe that could be the take place of the video that you think, or the video that you want her to do of being like, oh, it's all fake.
Right.
Like,
so I forgot I was going to do a joking advice section. So my joking advice is to ride this wave and build your own following based on fuck this guy.
We've done something similar.
And then you get to 100,000 quick. Yeah, we did actually. And then get to 100,000 quicker than him. And then maybe he'll spend time with you.
There you go. You guys can be a TikTok couple moving forward.
Yeah. A toxic TikTok couple.
There you go.
And then if you guys aren't a couple and she's just playing up this guy sucks, then it makes the romance a little bit hotter because it's a secret. And you have to keep it a secret romance.
Yes. Hell yeah.
Now we're on to something.
There you go.
Now we're on to something.
About.
Let's go. And we'll produce and manage your content. You can be underneath the Cultivate network.
There you go.
We're branching out to just TikTok content now. And with that, we'll close out the episode. What did you think?
Night. Oh my God. Four fucking
4 hours.
And great.
Half a work day, baby.
Half a work
that
day.
Stretch goal Patreon.
Sienna's going to be writing, I ruined Josh's TikTok clue.
She's going to stitch us. God damn.
Yeah. So what did you think, Wikimaniacs? Were these people assholes? Let us know in the comments down on YouTube or wherever you want. Instagram, TikTok, wherever you can find us. Let us know in the comments.
Subreddit.
Discord. Yeah, absolutely. Discord all the time. If you want to hear more, please consider subscribing to the show and giving us a rating and review on whatever platform you are on, or you can share the podcast with a friend. And don't forget, if you want the last 2 bonus stories that we did today, you can do so at patreon.com/Cultivate Podcast Network and sign up today. With all of that, thank you, Sean and John, for coming on today and giving your takes. And thank you, Wikimaniacs, for another amazing episode. We will see you on Monday.
Later.
Bye.
Also, we look like Pokemon in this lighting. I've been thinking about it this whole last hour. Okay,
that's
bye.
our bit.
No, I want to change to red. I want to be the fire type.
I got fucking stuck with Bulbasaur again.
I don't want to be Squirtle.
Squirt.
You want?
Just do it.
Expert in fucking, I don't know.
Great power.
For the 5th time, it's your boy Sean.